So I was like messaged on YouTube saying that gang stalking was like fake and it didn't exist and it's just a delusion in my head. Mine came from my high school, and I'm not the only one who's been gang stalked before. Typically, it's like you've been in a circumstance where you either worked at a job where you could have had information, or you were in access to information where someone would have wanted the information or wanted to be in a connection with other people. I'm not going to say what my background story is or why I was someone who other people wanted information off of, but because it wouldn't help me in the future live a normal life. But I happened to come across a lot of information, and as a result, I got targeted by a lot of people. And if you ever had hackers on your phone before, they can hack an iPhone. I've heard that they're in different other parts of the world as well, and what I found is that gang stalking typically occurs in areas where there's a lot of religious beliefs and very limited mental health resources. So places like Canada aren't likely to have gang stalking just because it's just too socialist. It's too, they're not very religious. I'm saying religious because most of the time these people are like the type of people that you would see. You remember the ones that stormed the White House? Well, they would be from like a red state like Kentucky or from Texas. They'd be like the stereotype of what you would expect from the Ku Klux Klan, or someone who just like really doesn't fit in, and you know that they don't fit in. There's something wrong with them. Those would be the types of individuals, terrorists, who would gang stalk someone. In my circumstance, it was just because I was extremely talented at something, and some people were stealing my artwork to make free copyrights for themselves, and financially benefiting off of it. But I was being gang stalked. And I was extremely talented, and I'm still extremely talented, but gang stalking isn't a psychological disorder issue. It's more like, I know it sounds like I'm crazy because I'm in a mental institution, I'm saying this, but it is hard to prove when you're being stalked. Most of the time you want to pull out your camera and record something, but a lot of the times they'll be smart enough and they'll like steal your cell phone to delete the evidence and stuff. Like, you'll have your phone on you after you go to a mental institution, and then when you get out, as soon as they get to your phone, they'll steal it. I was stalked for more than 13 years, and I had several phones stolen, but I was able to get a lot of evidence as a result of me like really being passionate about getting my stuff. I'll put a picture in the description of this video what I'm talking about evidence.